Welcome into it. So yeah, we're going to be talking about spare parts, the challenges mechanics face,
Correct.
and how that it sort of causes a friction between customers and mechanics in terms of delivery date.
Yeah.
So from a client dropping off their vehicle and the pickup date, there's a lot that goes into it, which is what we're going to be talking about. And of course, the center topic of it today is spare parts. So delving right into it, we're talking about O.E.M. What is O.E.M?
Yeah.
O.E.M means original equipment manufactured. And O.E.M is an original part created by a company for its vehicles. For example, Toyota creating its original, let's say, low ambush, or its linkage, or any other part in the vehicle for change after the one that came with it.
Like a spare.
You get it? So that's spare parts. You get it? So now, Richard.
Yeah.
While we're talking about this, because this has sort of like posed up a hindrance in terms of delivery dates, right?
Yeah.
It has become sometimes a stumbling block, because while you're looking for the original part, and it is almost like you have to comb the market, or you call your suppliers and they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have this, not because it is not available to be gotten, but because it is not sought after. It is not what people often come and buy. So sometimes it is scarce. So Richard, tell me, from your perspective as a mechanic who has had this experience over time, what has been the challenge with O.E.M for you?
Yeah, so basically, for me, the challenge with O.E.M parts is, first of all, there are several people, part vendors, who poses to have O.E.M, but actually they don't. What they are actually selling to you is inferior parts. So that's like the major challenge, because most times China really copies this thing so well, it's difficult for you to tell. It's not like it's not all spare part that has like a QR code that you can check and confirm if it's from the O.E.M or not and stuff like that.
Which is why it is imperative as a mechanic that seeing a part, from even the look, the feel, the durability of what it is, you have to be well versed in this thing for you to actually know what it is.
So that's why somehow you need a little of experience with working with the dealerships, because the dealerships usually work with O.E.M parts. So working in a dealership for a long time, that really exposes you to a lot of genuine parts, and there are some details that you would see that can differentiate if this is genuine or not. You understand what I mean? So that is one part of it. There's also the issue of costing. Most O.E.M parts are really, really expensive. In fact, the ratio are most times 1 to 10, maybe 1 to 10 is wrong. Say 1 to 9, 1 to stuff like that. So what I mean basically, you can have an inferior for 100,000 and then O.E.M for like $1 million, or like $1 million, whatever currency you're using. But just to give you an idea of the variance in the range of the pricing. So most issues we face is when you tell a customer that this is the cost of O.E.M, and probably they get quote from another mechanic and they are now giving another price. Maybe let's say, like the instance I gave, 100 to $1 million. They're not giving another price, like 500 or 400.
And then the client now thinks, oh, is this guy trying to rip me off?
Correct. So again, you most times you lose the client because they feel like you're trying to. But I think your integrity matters here.
Exactly. Great talk. So now the next part that we're going to